Hi there Star Wars collectors, welcome to another Bossk Bounty video. This video is going to be a really quick video just to show you a couple of things that I've managed to pick up right at the end of the year. They arrived today on the 31st of December and a couple of them are very special indeed in terms of the vintage collection. First of all, I just wanted to show you one quick figure that I managed to pick up from the Dark Side Alliance Facebook group. Terry on there was having a loose sale, so I've managed to pick up myself this very fine Hoth Rebel Soldier. Super mint. It's just unbelievably mint. The limbs are pretty much uncracked. I don't even want to move his arm because it's just so uncracked. Beautiful figure. Really happy with that one. It's just another one that I need for my loose collection as I go through that run. This one was like £16, so really cheap. Obviously it's not one of the more difficult ones to get hold of, but I've kind of left a lot of these easy ones to get till last essentially, because you know I won't have any problem getting them essentially. So but yeah, it's time to start sort of picking up some of the more easy ones to get now, and really happy with him. Now next up we have, as I mentioned, two pretty special items from the vintage collection, and these are two items that I at first wasn't really too bothered about picking up. They're super expensive to get hold of, and they just don't really fit in with the rest of the cards, if you know what I mean. You'll see in a second when I bring them out. But a friend of mine needed some money for something that I know that he wants to buy in terms of vintage Kenner, and he's got a huge modern collection as well. He's been collecting them for years, so... And I've been on at him for a while to sell me these, if he ever did want to sell them to me. So I feel we struck a decent deal. I would imagine he probably would have got a bit more for them on eBay or whatever, but then you've got fees to consider and things like that. So selling them to a friend is always the best option in my opinion. So I think we've both got a decent deal out of it. He's now going to be able to go off and buy himself something pretty damn cool from the vintage Kenner line, probably a mint on card item knowing him, and I've managed to get these, so let's take a look at them now. They are of course the Revenge of the Jedi mini cards, Salacious Crumb and the Mouse Droid. They're in super mint condition, as you can tell, so these are going to go off to grading. I will get these graded. Super happy with them. And the reason I'm going to get them graded is because then they'll be in their own little acrylic case and they can go on my shelf, because you're not going to be able to get a star case for something this size. They are really diddy compared to a vintage figure. So if I just bring you one in just to show you as a comparison of how small they are. This is for anyone that's never had these in hand. Here is a normal vintage collection card, and here's the mini card. I mean, they're tiny. Just a bit bigger than an actual figure. So these will be going off to get graded, and they'll be graded with my other sort of rare items that I have in the vintage collection. So for example, Yak Face will be graded, my Canadian Yoda will be graded, all at the same time, and they'll live on a shelf together, because that's really the only way that you can sort of display these with the other cards. So really happy with those. Obviously these only were available in the Revenge of the Jedi Death Star set from San Diego Comic-Con in 2011, I believe. I have all the other Revenge cards, but obviously I never had the set, so I never had these two. And yeah, it leaves me with only a few more to get for my full collection of vintage collection, not including like variants of name pills and things like that. I'm not really too bothered about having multi-language and all that kind of stuff. It's just one version of each card, maybe the foils, things like that. But I say I've got all the rest of the Revenge cards. It was just these two that I needed to get, and what a set of cards to get right at the death of the end of the year. I did have to sell quite a bit of stuff myself to be able to afford these. Luckily for me, over the last sort of 20 years, I've collected a lot of Lego Star Wars, but they do say that Lego Star Wars is actually a better investment than gold. You know, when they retire sets, they can go up in price dramatically. So I had some pretty rare sets, some pretty sought after sets. One of them was the gunship from Attack of the Clones. That was a decent set, and that went for a pretty penny, and it's enabled me to be able to afford these cards. So awesome mini cards, really pleased with them. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you have these cards, and whether you've had them graded and what score they came back with if you did get them graded. But that's it for this video. Just a couple of little pickups right at the death of the year for me. So we've got the Hoth Rebel Trooper and the 2 Revenge of the Jedi mini cards. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and also thanks very much for the support this year. It's been a pretty decent year for me on YouTube. Let's hope 2021 is even better, and I hope you're all looking forward to the live streams that I'm going to be doing, the Vintage Collection show with some special guests. That should be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Have a great new year. Be safe, and we'll see you on the next one.